Hello, boils and ghouls. Come a-gather, come around. This is the Addams Family Mystery Mansion Part 1. We are here in the campfire to glisten and relax because fall is here and the summer is ending, which means people going back to cage school. Ooh, we don't want that. But since we had cage school in June, what are we gonna have for September? Before the spooky month comes in, we have to end it on something. So what exactly do the team over at Pixowl have in mind? Well, the theme of it has been revealed, and it's called Folktales. So, why don't we go ahead and see the trailer to this whole thing? And this time, finally, they gave me a proper resolution to the animation stuff, so I didn't have to animate any of this, so kudos to them. So yes, as you can see, this here, without the logo, looks pretty fine. I really do like it. I love the little creepy, the mansion in the background there. You got, all the main four characters basically ready to go in the campfire, of course. But that's much anything else. Now, it's about time we go ahead and go to the emails that was sent to me. Oh, but I guess no. I don't know what's going on, but apparently I didn't get it. And Pixowl I've been trying to contact them with stuff, and, they keep on sending it, but I don't get it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So I do apologize. I won't be able to show you the email for this folktale stuff. I will show when I do have something. I do apologize, but I don't know what's going on with the email stuff for over them. It's a wonk. That's all it is. It's a wonk. I hate this. But anyways, I guess go to the old reliable. That is with the Apple stuff. So here it is. What's new? The summer is ending, and soon, fortunately, the joy of playing outside and breathing fresh air will be over. Thank God. But before the season ends, Grandma wants to take the kids camping outside and tell some old tales of folklore. Folklore, there we go, characters from around the world. New content, 1 new seasonal cookie box with awards from the Folktales event. 10 plus new seasonal outfits such as Robin Hood Wednesday, King Arthur Gomez, and Banshee Morticia. 20 plus new decorations such as the treehouse, the spooky tent, and the haunted pond. 10 plus new animations such as the Wailing Scream, the Chosen One, and Telling Tales. 8 new quests, 3 new mini-events, 1 new catacomb episode. And as you can tell, I'm kind of tired about this. And what's weird about it too is that this time around we actually did get this email, this post here from the app, basically saying this will end on the 27th of September. And they're using the old event, which we didn't get of last time, so, I guess, whoops, better late than never, I guess. Although, they didn't really advertise it on their on their YouTube either, so that's weird. But anyways, I digress. They also posted on their social about this update. I'm not going to read too much about this, because usually it's the same thing I told you recently before, what the whole thing is, so, there you go with that. And last but not least, let's jump into one of the 3 of the icons. This is the first one and the main one, that being that of Wednesday, the house, and we got a nice kind of seasonal, weird, sunset-y backdrop there, which actually is nice with the campfire and everything like that, so it fits well indeed. Now then, there is one last thing I want to make a note of before I continue. Now, I wouldn't have known this unless I actually went into the community, and unfortunately, they made a mention of this, so I wanted to go take my opportunity to talk about this, because if I didn't, then I would have never known about this, but this person actually ended up pointing it out. So thank you for that, because now I'm able to talk about it. So a user by the name of John decided to bring this up, and I'm going to show him a picture that he has here. So what you're seeing right now is a picture of something called Jonah the Mad, and it comes from the doll station. This is one of the items that were actually made in the downstairs, catacombs. But the reason I'm showing you this is because apparently this thing changed. It was once the Happy Doll, and then they reimagined it and redesigned it to that of Jonah the Mad. Which is weird that they decided to do this, but it's good to point this out, because if I don't, then, nothing gets done. So thanks and shout out to him to be able to do that, because, God, I would have never known that, because I'm nowhere near where it needs to get done, because the money's ridiculous. But I digress. Anyways, we talked on long enough. Alright, so this episode probably won't be as long as usual's, but, it'll be long enough. So, let's dive in. This is taking place on August the 26th of 2023, right as we ended the event, the last one, of the reunion. So let's take a dive into that.
We came with a bonus. It's Saturday. I didn't bother coming to Fridays because Needleworth is useless to me. But as you can see... Yay! Victorian contest is done! Welcome back to part 1 to a new update that I have no idea what it is, because every time this happens, it always happens the same. But by the time you see this video, you already know what it is, and eventually I will know what it is, but for now, I don't know, because it didn't spoil anything. So, I'm assuming this week we'll get it, because it's coming the beginning of September. Right! Oh, no, it's special again. Yeah, no thank you. But this is the real reason we're here. Beach day. Get the beach suit, cool surfer, get those 2 items we need. And then all the other stuff there. So, why don't we just go get this while we're at it. I'm just curious how much money I spent every year on this game. It must be ridiculous, but, whatever. Got beach suit. Got the cool surfer. Oh, and Cavo's here. What do you want? Oh. I'd be an idiot not to do this. Thank you, Carvo. You're very useful. Thank you. Cherry blossom for Ichabod. Now he can look pretty. For the fall. Yes. Not for spring, but for the fall. Screw him, I guess. Right, well, I guess since he's there, I don't think he has a No, he really doesn't have a costume for September, did he? Let's see if we can find him. He's supposed to look like some sort of kraken-like creature. You would think a tree monster would not be hard to spot, but then again, here he is. I don't know where he is. That's the problem. Is he, like, in this mess? I don't know. God, how can you hide a big tree monster? It's so... God, this is like Where's Waldo. I feel like, yeah. Yeah, this is perfect. This is basically Where's Waldo. The worst version. It's just a bunch of crap. Soon there won't be any reason to find anybody. Old-fashioned way... No, wait, hold on. I got a better idea. Because we have to go down here anyways. Fortunately for us, this hasn't turned into a crap hole yet. With stuff. See, there you are. Where are you No, not you, kitty. Come on. Come on. I want to click on you-know-who. God damn it, kitty. God damn it, kitty. Can you bugger off? Or can you move it? Thank you. God. This is who I wanted to talk to. Now let's see this. Now you're a pretty tree. And you can actually get me fertilizer. That's great. So that'll help me. That'll help me out a lot in the future. Alright, let's see this blooming season. Oh, look at that. That's kind of nice. Too bad. Thank you, Morticia. I was about to say. All right, let's see. That's Gomez. Don't you dare. Yeah, so it's... Yeah, that's nice. And then the flowers die, as they should. As they should. So, yeah, this, it's a nice, interesting animation that was with him since the beginning, but it's only until now that I finally got enough cards to get it. Mind you, the last one was more so just because, but, you know, you get the point. It was just there, and I happened to get it. I still love the glitch with, Ophelia, making her hair look like a bat. That's so weird, but okay, whatever. So, do one more time. And plants die. Perfect. Thank you, buddy. Man, I wasted a lot of good items, though, so I don't know if it was well worth the trouble, but I don't know. I'm gonna probably get some stuff. Are you gonna dance, Ophelia? Hope you are. Because we got some cool surfers on the way. Actually, now that we're thinking about it, why don't we do that right now? Speaking of, let's find this. We need to find a chair. Now, Fester's animation we've kind of seen because they've been spoiling it. Cousin It, on the other hand, no idea how that's going to look. So I'm curious on that. Ah, perfect. He's going to sit right there. Enjoy the dancing. Don't ask why, he's just going to do that. And Surfer Bro can be right beside him. Yep, right beside him. Because why not? Alright, now then, let's find one of those two. Actually, now that I think about it, what else do we need to do? Oh yeah, he needs to still do this. Oh, cool, yeah, this is something I forgot to show. Every time I do this, I always forget to show this. I don't know why, I always do that. I'm glad I remembered it. Thank you, Pugsley. Thank you for doing that. Now keep on dying of the smell here for 5 more times. And I'll probably forget, because that's just how I roll. It's not like we're going to be able to do this anyways, because we need to save money for assimilation. God, yeah, I remember, it's the stupid firehouse. Then we have to decorate it too, because that's even better. Right, anyways. Oh, well, you're here, so you're first then, I guess. So let's see this. We need to find your costume and your thing. Yeah, okay, here it is. Relax on the beach. Alright, see this. This better be good, man. Alright, here he is. Yep. He's relaxing, alright. That's certainly something. Man, I was about to say Grandma. Oh, Grandma's is watching this too. She's interested, though. She's sleeping, and she has her eye, like, she's ready to go to bed. Just like me. Because this was last year's update. No idea what this year's update is, but eventually soon I will. Like I said, you do know, but I don't. Anyways. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, something happened there and I didn't like that. I don't know what was that, but I didn't like it. No, sir, I did not like it. Now it's for you. Still love the fact that you wear a straitjacket as your pajamas, and you have like little hobbit footsies. Alright, beach snack. Alright, you better be interesting, I swear. I'm glad that down here is not a mess. As of yet. I'm gonna try not to make it a mess, but no promises. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, let's see this. Now here's Fester. This is what Fester looks like. Yep. Yep. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, so that's what he does, huh? Takes sunscreen and he's just like, oh, wipe it onto my nose, the most important part. And then he just smiles and he's like, oh, some extra. Oh, extra. He's like, let me put this on my nose. There you go. Extra. Very good. I'm so sleepy. God, Fester is a meme now. I hate it. I hate the fact that I just. You know what it is? It's because Fester has a silly voice. That's why. Every time it does silly voices, right? Like, characters that, has this voice too is also annoying. Any character with stupid voices, it's like it has what, Tourette's. Yeah, character Tourette's. It's like I have to say it like, kind of like, Danny DeVito's Trash Man. It's stuff like that. Anyways, here are the two together. Not like you've seen them before. They're there, but yeah, there they are, both relaxing at the beach, down in the basement. Oh, I'm sorry, the catacombs. My bad. The proper English, right? Speaking of, the bat hasn't shown up, though I don't think I've actually seen it. Or paid attention to it. No. Not yet, anyways. Probably will, but, yeah. Normally the bat would come in and it's like a happy surprise, because normally you don't get to see him or hear him because of the music. And he kind of blends. Like, I'll give him credit. At least they made him blue, so he didn't stand out. But God. By the way, it's been a year since the Catacombs came in, because I didn't get this until November, but it came out in August, I think. So, yeah, during the Fishing Frenzy update. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for now. This would be interesting to see where we get from here. So I guess now it's basically going to be waiting until either something interesting happens or a new update comes in. Or when I find out what it is, which will most likely be the case. But I also forgot, we got this. Oh, we could actually get this if I bother with the bath salts, but I'm not going to bother with that. Also, I just noticed 8 days. So something tells me that we aren't going to play the event next update this week coming up. No, it's going to be hold off until next week. Oh, goody. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to actually see it. But then I remembered, oh yes, right. September this year is a long month, because it's just stupid that way. So, that's something fun. I'll try to keep myself entertained during that time, but no promises. Also, I just love the fact I'm getting special items here for costumes. I love it too. Some of the costumes here are okay. I'll give you credit. They at least try to give you the items needed for the legendary costumes with the rubies. Not all of them, but some of them. But the thing is too, it's kind of dumb that they've locked behind. Okay, well, all right. Let me rephrase that. It's not dumb in the sense that it makes them money. Right? That's not the stupid part. The stupid part is for us consumers and customers. What's wrong with me? I'm tired, that's why. But you know what I mean. It's the fact that we have to pay into this to kind of do this stuff. I get it. Need to make money. But, not everyone's like me. No one can support this game. I do it because of YouTube content, so eventually I do get some sort of money back. Mind you, very slowly at this point, but eventually it'll all come back eventually. Yeah, it's almost like the gambling addict. It's like I pay money and then I win some money back. And it's like, yeah, see, I got some money back. And it's just like I spent more money than I get coming in. But but I do this for fun, for my own amusement. So, yeah, that's good. I get to judge myself for my money investments. Also, the bat didn't come in just yet, so that sucks. Alright, well, I guess that's it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens now. I just came in, right? Sorry. There we go. So, I opened the advertising box. It advertised some sort of Vampire Idol game, or Vampire School Idol game. Looked interesting. I mean, I'm a sucker for vampires, especially the bats. But I digress. Anyways, you get this, the just a taste. I'm assuming this is probably going to be Gomez for his sorrow cloak thing. And I was curious. I was like this, and I'm like, oh, 100 of that. I see. So it's one of those stupid, you need to buy the bundle or else screw you. Well, I guess screw me, I guess. Yeah, I have too much money apparently, but yeah, now we got this stupid thing. So now Gomez can do the stuff, right? Unless, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I thought. It's one of those things, huh? It's just, you decide to... I guess it's not crappy because you could technically buy the item with rubies. So it's not locked behind a paywall. But I find it very irritating that that's the case. But yeah, I guess that's something I just finally paid attention to. So that's something interesting. Anyways, so let's see. Who do I have completed? Kitty's completed right now. It, Parker, Auntie Sloom, Oaf, and Ophelia. Everyone else is still needing a costume. Man, it'll be great when this game's finally, like, in maintenance mode. You know what I mean? Where they don't do any updates anymore. I don't think it's going to happen for a while because this game's still making the money. So it'll be interesting to see how long this will last. And I alluded to this before. I'll mention it now. But basically, next year is going to be interesting. Unless they did an update with the licensing. According to the contract back in 2019 when I revealed this game, they had it posted online. According to the contract, they have the license up until the end of 2024. This is the 5-year contract. But of course, they could have extended it. Both parties could have. Probably did. I don't know if they did already, or if they're going to wait until next year to do it. So, it'll be interesting. The fear is, too, that although, yeah, they're just still doing, the MGM is still doing Addams stuff. I don't think not so much the movies, but they are doing Wednesday, so it's still a topic. I just hope that they still be able to continue the game, unless it's like Goosebumps all over again, where they're like, nah, screw you, I'm not gonna do it. Sorry. Or they do some stupid limits or something like that, so it's possible, but yeah, basically, after this year, next year is the last of the heyday. Unless, again, they already updated it. Which, if they did, then that's great. But I'm in the dark, apparently. But we'll see. Anyways, that's it for now. I guess I'll be back when either something interesting caught my eye, or the event revealed itself. Let's see what happens.
Hi, Fester. It's been a week. Yep, thank you for the gift. Not like it matters. The only reason I'm here, because it seems like it's going to start not the end of August, but in the beginning of September. I should have known that if I saw this, but me stupid, me didn't know. Anyways, we have our dear friend, Petunia. So, anything new here? Well, we actually do have some interesting items, one of them being Electric Eel Tank, which was from Thanksgiving. This Valentine's Guitars, which was, I think, the first time. This was the first ever gazebo for the Christmas event, the first one. First spring event that we got. This was the Romance Rampage. This was the final prize if you bought all three, so this is probably the only worthwhile item to get. And then Creepy Crypts for the missile here, so yeah, thanks but no thanks. If only he can give me something that was interesting. But right, yeah, we still haven't found anything, so most likely be back in a few days to figure out what's going on next.
Folk tales is this next theme. Interesting idea, I have to say. Also, I do love how Parker is in, no music. I kind of was hoping music would come in, but no. So, that means the event should be coming in, I think, tomorrow or so, but we'll have to wait and see. Also, sorry about that. That zoom in was pretty much bad because, oh my god. What's going on there? Oh, Cousin It is trying to bug me right now. Yeah, sorry about that. The Cousin It in particular is the avatar to the other guy I was talking to on Messenger. It was weird to see that pop in, but the game's being wonky. Either that, no, it's the other thing. It's not this game. It's the other app. It shouldn't have been shown off, but for some reason it has, so... Yeah. But yeah, we're going to do some camping, summer stuff. Apparently Grandma wants to tell some stories. And I'm kind of interested in Parker's because she looks like Baba Yaga. I think that's what's going on there, because at first I was like, oh, Red Riding Hood, but I'm just looking at her and she has a beak and I'm just like, wait, no, she's something else entirely. She's probably the person who owns this house. Just saying. Yeah, but she's Wednesday's Robin Hood, and then, basically it's like fairy tales, kinda, but not really. It's like, it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. And interested to see how this whole thing looks. I'm looking forward to it, but who knows? I might be very disappointed. I guess we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we? So I should be back in a day or two to see the end result of what's to come. So the event is live now. Now, I suspected that it was going to come tonight or today, in a sense. And we're going to take a quick look into this, and I'll continue when I come back from work. Because, quite honestly, I feel like the last time I did something like this, it actually worked out pretty well. So we'll just a quick look at the stuff, the bundles, and then everything else we will get going, if that makes sense. So, let's do that. Cool. Alright, sounds good. Oh, I do like the background. It's nice and purpley. Interesting. So we have... Looks like the... what is this called? Bonfires. So it's a different bonfire this time. Burnt marshmallow is the thing. We got a, what looks like, camp cookie box with a bunch of stuff there. And, looks like nuts or something for currency. Interesting. And yeah, 3 weeks. I'm not surprised. It's to be expected. Oh, this is a Kikimora. Alright, this is my bad. When I knew this was Parker's costume, but I didn't know what she was called. I thought it was me, Baba Yaga. What was I thinking? Anyways, witch tent, which is interesting. Mortar and pistol. Alright. It's interesting. We got a banshee. Food supplier. Alright. Oh, nice. Babe the Blue Ox. And then we have chopped logs. I'm assuming Lurch is, yeah. Paul Bunyan. I figured. Pile of leaves. Interesting. Alright. Then we have coffin bag black. Spooky tent. Ooh, I like that. I wonder what's going on in there. Kind of fun. Anyways, we got the centerpiece. We got Sword and Stone, King Arthur. Oh, sorry. Then we have stairs, which actually looks a lot better than last one. Oh, we got 40 again, so not too bad. The camp tree and the hammock. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so I have to get all the items in order to complete it, so it makes sense. Alright, so we got Excalibur, Paul Bunyan's axe, Hat of Robin Hood, Destroyed Toy Ship, Sand Dust, Evil Spirit's Broom, Veil of Death, Haunted Water, Bark of Leslie, Book of Tales. Alright. And... oh, okay, never mind. Baba Yaga was a thing, but it was Grandma. Alright, makes sense. So let's see this. So Camp Golden Pass, nothing interesting there. Horror Forest Pack we got. Let's see this. We have, oh, Leslie Tree, Robin Hood, the Sandman, Treehouse, Mount of Sand, Archery Target Stand, Garden Torch, Spooky Shrub, Skeletal Bench. Yeah. Then we have Spooky Tales Pack. This comes with, oh, I'm gonna say this badly. Akatiko? I don't know. It's things with a red hand. Ruscola, Kraken, Abiskail's Tree. Okay. Old Well. Ooh, I like that. The Old Well kind of looks like it has a horror in there from another game. Let's see it again. Yeah, look at that. Interesting. Look at what the theme is going to be. It's interesting. Anyways, Miniature Shipwreck, Haunted Pond. You know, it doesn't really look like a haunted pond, but it looks like a pond that we had seen before. Garden Torches, Spooky Shrubs, Skeletal Bench, more of that. Alright. Looks interesting. Alright, cool. So, what is this? Spooky Family. Okay, well, whatever it is, I already got it, so that's that. Spooky Tales. Fabled Treasures, I think is the last one we didn't get. No, never mind. It's not that. Horror Forest? No, we got that. Really? Really? Interesting. Huh. I guess there's no 3 packs this time around, it's just a 4. So I guess they're taking the criticism to heart this time. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess I have to take a look. But it looks like, interesting. Oh yeah, we got our friend here because it's Tuesday. Yeah. Looks to be the route, right? That's interesting indeed. Right. So I guess what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the campfire thing down to get that ready. I'm gonna go into work, and then we'll look at the costumes, including the bundles, sneak a peek at what's coming up in the future, and then we'll go from there. So I'm probably gonna be a centerpiece here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so nothing there. So, bonfire is the thing. Only just one bonfire. Alright, well, interesting. Alright, so we'll put that down. So we got that ready. I do like the bonfire, the animation, everything like that kind of fits well. It's weird too, because with last year being sleepover, this kind of seems kind of like it, but differently. Also, it's kind of creepy, but yeah. Anyways, log tables exclusive, so we need burnt marshmallows, Excalibur, Sand, Dust, and Veil. So if I'm not mistaken, it's just the 3-year. Yeah, so it's just the normal stuff. Interesting. Okay, so Sand, Dust, Veil. What was the last one? The sword. Okay, so sword, we got a lot of that. Sand, we got that. Veil. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that seems about right. That seems good. So, I will return. We'll look at the costumes, we'll look at the mansion, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, and we'll also look at the catacombs, because something's new down there. Although we won't be able to see anything per se, at least the new level's there.
Come by the campfire as it burns with the skulls of my enemies.
And I got some nice devil s'mores going on here. But we're back for a little bit. I'm going to get this on my off time. This is probably going to be part 2. But before we click on anything and progress, we're going to be looking at the quest line. But before we even do that, we should look at the characters. So we should do that right now. So Gomez, he is King Arthur. But that's not the only thing. Him and his brother Fester. It's weird because originally he was his uncle, but I digress. He has a new costume. Right there. Desert bike. So, he needs a sword and a stone, the chosen one, question mark. And this new one that's coming up after is vintage motorcycle, let's ride. Give us the bike helmet, which is, it's pretty good. Morticia is the Banshee. And her thing is Wailing Scream. Then we have Wednesday, which is Robin Hood. Which is Archery Target Stand, which we see Pugsley there, target practice. Now, there are other characters that are done, but I fear if I touch them, then we might have some issues. So you know what, before we continue, let's just start the quest off, just in case. So we got Fearful Folk Tales, and yeah, that seems about it. Let's start this.
Summer's so boring. I'm even starting to miss cage school.
Wow, really, Pugsley? That was like, what, 2 months ago?
That's because you're sitting around the house rather than getting outdoors.
Yeah, but there's nothing to do outdoors, Grandma.
Remember how you used to tell us horrifying tales from the old country, Mother? I would tremble beside the fire, wondering if the headless horseman would come.
Oh, no way. You read about the Headless Horseman? Is that why Ichabod's name was there because of it? I'm just saying, because that was the main character's name.
That's it! We need to bring back the thrill of sharing folk tales outdoors.
Oh boy, I can't wait for a whole new story to be told. I also want to throw this out here. It was weird because we were starting to see fall coming up here in the crypts. But recently there's been a heat wave, so I don't know if it's because of this event, but I'm just saying, man.
Children, it's time to put your crow camping training in practice. Let's go camping.
There's a nod to something that's not been seen since 2020 of June. Yeah, I wonder why that didn't come back. Alright, place the bonfire. Really? Huh. I guess we can continue the event then. Because it's easy to get. Why are we doing this? Like this happened before as well. Why are we doing this now? I'm confused. Where's the other metal thing? Wait a minute, hold on a second. There was another metal thing. Don't tell me I clicked it by accident. I shouldn't have. Oh, there it is. Huh.
Grandma, I don't want to camp or spend time with the family. I'd rather do something interesting, like reading about poisoning techniques. Don't worry, dear. I'll use witchcraft to make our nighttime stories more interesting.
Now, Grandma, when you say that, is that just basically you meaning that you're gonna force her to sit there and listen to your stories? Something tells me no, but that'd be funny if that was the case.
You sit down there, girl. Let Grandma read you stories. Can you use witchcraft to make s'mores taste even better?
Yes, but why would you want that, Parker?
Unfortunately, no witch have been able to improve on s'mores.
Wow, then why even be a witch? That sucks, Grandma.
Maybe because they're enchanted already, with chocolatey magic.
Don't mention that to Gomez. It's giving him bad flashbacks to back in February with his chocolate monstrosities. Yay. Cool. Oh, so that's the spooky pack. It's just them and their costumes. Why are they offering this, though? I don't know. Wow, okay. Well, that was fun. I don't know what happened there, but cool, I guess. Alright, time to put down more bonfires. Time to burn this place. Burn, burn, baby, burn. Spiritual roots. Alright, let's see where this takes us.
Alright, youngsters. It's time to use the skills you learn at Crow Camp.
Grandma, what in the unholy are you wearing there?
I hate setting up tents. Everything always gets tangled up.
While you sort that out, I'll tell you a story about the Lishai.
Ooh, I've not heard about that. Tell me more.
You see, the Lishai is a forest spirit who protected nature zealously.
Is that the thing that Ichabod turns into?
If anyone even thought about hurting the forest, the Lishai will punish them.
Wow, okay. Which tent obtained bark of Leslie? Really? Wow. Okay then, I guess no point. That's a weird way to start this, but okay, I guess that... Well, that kind of took the fun out of the whole thing, but okie dokie. We got that going on here. And, oh, we got that there, but we need to get some stuff here. So let me just do the Excalibur. Let me see this. Excalibur. I need sand and Veil of Death, I think, right? Yes. Okay, so I got that going on here. Right, alright, so now that fear is done, let's go ahead and look at the other characters. Thank you. Alright, Pugsley, what do you do? Let's see this. Yeah, I'm gonna see this in a minute. Sandman. It is Mountain of Sand. Self-induced dream. Okay. Sounds good. Got Fester. Why are you doing that? I don't oh yeah, because you have the thing. I forgot. Because of your last thing they were doing. Oh yeah. Oh, poor Fester. He doesn't get included. Oh, boo. Grandma, we know it's the Baba Yaga. Don't ask me how I know that. Moral and Mortor and Pestle. Don't judge me. Telling tales. Cool. Lurch. Paul Bunyan. Chopped logs. Chopping wood. Oh. The stupid me. There was something for Fester I forgot to point out. Ah. Desert biker. I'm looking sly in my biker outfit. Don't mess with me. Don't ask. It's Fester's is fun. Vengeance elbow pads gets us Vengeance motorcycle. Which way? I think that's a different one. I'm not sure. It might be both of them. Maybe they both are going on the same motorcycle. Who knows? Yeah, so you're done. I don't think you're included, unfortunately, are you? No, you're not. So you also get to sit out this time. Parker, I know you're included. You're the Kikimora. I don't know what it is, but it looks like some sort of bird thing. Piles of leaves. Sweeping leaves. Alright, hopefully we get to learn a little bit more about what she is. Kitty. No, you get to sit out on this one, so that sucks to be you. Thing, you are included. You are the Akatiko. That must be from Japan. I'm assuming. It looks like something Japanese. It's the whatever tree eating marshmallows. I don't know how you would eat marshmallows by the fact that you're just a hand, but don't ask. Orphelia. You are the Ruskala. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing these words correctly, but something tells me that the answer is no. Too cold. Ooh. Alright. Sounds good. Alright. Ichabod. What are you doing down there? Oh yeah, you got the new costume. That's right. Yeah, so you are Leslie. So it is skin rejuvenation. Alright. Makes sense. I don't know. Oh, I see. You got the old man face. It was so hard to see because of your coloring, but I'm looking at it closely. I'm like, ah, you're the tree from Legend of Zelda. I know that's not really what he is, but you know, just bear with me on this. And Oaf has 2 more costumes, really. So they added some things with her. Actually, Socrates, I didn't even check. Yeah, you're the Kraken. And you get Unleash the Kraken. And you need the miniature sea, whatever. So, yeah, so let's see Oaf. So, so there's 2 new costumes for Epic and Legendary. One is True Self, which is funny. That should have been a costume for the other event, but I digress. And they got the Sue Self, which makes sense for her. Alright, so that means, is there any new animations? There is 2 of them. You need What's in My Pocket for True Self, for Bugs Cookie and Balanced Breakfast. Singer Counter, Making Breakfast. Okay, so that's applied, so I need that to be normal. Alright, I guess that sucks. That kind of sucks. But let me guess, you won't be able to do it anyways because, if I'm not mistaken, you need the costume, right? Yeah, you need the costume. Well, then screw you then. I'm not gonna do it for your needs. I want it to be red, or whatever the color it was before. You can screw off with having it be normal. Yeah, screw it. Nah, leave it. Whatever. So that's all the costumes. This is the box. Interesting looking. Yay, cool. Fun. But that's to be expected. And then we got some normal boxes here. Oh, good, we got capes. That's going to help us with getting some of the items. Cool. Alright. Open up another box. That's good. Nice. Got some rubies. That's great. So, this is interesting. Let's go downstairs to see what's going on downstairs. Look at the mansion to see a preview of that. And then I'll give you my overall thoughts of how I feel about this update as it is. So, downstairs we go. Alright, downstairs we are. And if I'm not mistaken, level 39 Forgotten Crypts is the new area we got going on here. Now, something I did not check is if anyone had new costumes as far as things go downstairs. So I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna look to see, and let's take a look each individually. So I'm gonna pause it real quick. Morticia does Crypt Explorer. She's looking like Indiana Jane over there. Does she have a new animation that I did not see? No, she does not. Okay. Let's see what other costumes is available. By the way, I just want to mention, remember that thing where Gomez was kind of like not like Fester was first? Yeah, they changed it now. I don't know why Fester's over there. I could have sworn he would be down below near Grandma, but I guess Pugsley's now down there. Sucks to be him. Now, Parker actually has one, Grave Robber. She's looking pretty good in her gothic outfit there going on. Now, no, she doesn't. So she doesn't have an animation, but she has a costume. Okay. I'm assuming there's just 2 costumes, but Kitty's not going to be there. Let's see Thing real quick. Because No, 37. Alright. So, Anti-Sloom. You we know. You we know. You we know. Maybe Socrates. Let's see. Let's just double check. No. Okay, so it's just those 2. So at least we now know. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to go to the mansion to see what's up with that. Oops, this neighbor has a different version of the game installed. Please try again. Well, I guess that sucks to be me. I guess in that case, we are not going to go to the mansion just yet. So I'm going to probably showcase it in part 2 then at this point. So, alright, well, overall, my thoughts of this update. I'm intrigued. Let me put it that way. I'm intrigued with the theme. It might not blow me away, but I might be mistaken. It's kind of looking good for the most part. I'm intrigued. I'm interested in it. That's good. Items looking pretty decent from what I can see. I'm assuming the animation is going to be good, but I don't know just yet. From that, What else? Yeah, nothing else really to add. So, yeah, that seems to be it for now. So, I guess in that, we shall end it. So, this has been the Folk Tales episode. So, now we're going to go into part 2 and part 3 next time. So, I will see you there with hopefully either this completed, most likely, or I get to go into the mansion, and from there I will showcase them. Most likely it's going to be the mansion, to be honest. But, yeah, anyways, that's it for now. Goodbye!
And that is the end to this part 1. And I know you're getting all to the good bits. It's like, ooh, Grandma, tell me more about them spooky stories. But not just yet. We're going to hold off. Get to see more of the legends and lores and what Grandma might have in mind when it comes to the making the stories more enchanted. But I guess we'll find out. And yeah, weird shout out to the Crow Camp that has been only seen back in June 2020. So yeah, 3 years away, but I guess it's here again, so I'm glad to know that existed. So that's not a pipe dream. That's good. Alright, well, anyways, I might as well get myself set up here, get the camp going, and some s'mores ready. And, well then, why don't you go ahead and take yourself a break and come back in part 2. Until then, I've been Grim, and this has been part 1 to the Folk Tales of Addams Family Mystery Mansion. So, get yourself comfy and ready. When we come back, we got some stories to tell you.